Aimed at protecting same-sex and interracial marriages is headed to President Biden for his signature. There's a lot of confusion, though, about what this bill does and does not do. So Zach Tawatari is taking a closer look at what this means for marriage rights for Texas couples.
Same-sex couples are among those with new federal protections, but questions could still linger in the future of the Supreme Court, even with this landmark legislation being passed.
It's monumental. Yes. You know, we needed this.
Tonight, across America, same-sex couples like Tony and Jacqueline Masciones from Houston are celebrating.
Just kind of a sigh of relief.
The Respect for Marriage Act, passed on Thursday, requires all valid marriages to be recognized regardless of sex, race, ethnicity, or national origin.
This was just another step to reaffirm that, you know, the government stands behind respecting our fundamental rights.
Tony and Jacqueline's unique love story took place in 2 states, married in both Colorado and Texas earlier this year, within months of the Supreme Court's decision to reverse Roe v. Wade, amid the prospect that same-sex marriage could be next.
The first thing running through my mind was like, can this be taken away from us?
For months, Tony, who's a Precinct 1 Constable's Office sergeant, and Jacqueline, who owns a salon in Houston, faced the thought of having to leave a state they love and a life they've built, which they say was unimaginable.
It was a very scary moment for us because we can't continue our life if we're not doing it together.
The bill gained bipartisan support, but it stopped short of protecting same-sex marriage in states like Texas, where it could become illegal if the Supreme Court were to overturn its 2015 ruling. Tony and Jacqueline say they're grateful to have the added insurance of a second state's marriage license.
We're fortunate that it just happened that way. We weren't doing it to protect our rights. We were doing it because it was where we wanted to get married.
But the message this piece of legislation sends for same-sex couples and their futures speaks volumes. And President Biden is expected to sign this bill into law. Zach Tawatari, KHOU 11 News.